lesson, we'll build a basic structure of a case study page to help showcase our work. Along the way, we'll learn how to create frames using frame presets, introduce how to make your designs responsive using constraints, and how to quickly tidy up and rearrange elements using Smart Selection. A case study is a written showcase of a specific project or piece of work. It highlights the problem, your approach to solve it, and the results you achieved. It also demonstrates skills and expertise to help potential employers or clients understand the value you bring. For inspiration on how to write a case study, you can check out the dozens of case studies on Figma's blog Shortcut. Since we'll likely have more than one case study in our final portfolio, this will act as a blueprint that we can reuse. We'll want to include these different elements: a hero with bold text and an image background to set the context for the page, a text heading to break the page out into different sections, paragraph text to describe different aspects of the project and how we contributed to its success, an image that allows us to showcase final assets, illustrate works in progress, or other visuals and resources, and a featured text block where we can include a quote, insight from a project, or testimonial from a client or collaborator. A quick note before we get started: we'll be focused on setting down the basic structure of our layers and won't be providing exact dimensions for every layer in this lesson. But don't worry, we'll refine those details in later lessons when we start putting together different pieces of our portfolio. Let's move over to an empty spot on the canvas to give us some space for our case study design. Our case study will be a full page on our website. To help us lay out the page and make sure we're using the correct dimensions, we can use a frame preset. Frame presets are a collection of ready-made frame sizes. They allow you to quickly create frames for popular dimensions so that you don't have to remember or guess what size your frames need to be. When you select the Frame tool, you'll find frame presets in the right sidebar for common phone, tablet, and desktop devices. There are also presets for specific asset dimensions like presentations, paper sizes, and social media assets. Some frame presets, like device presets, will be extra helpful when it comes to prototyping, as they allow us to see how our designs look within a real device. We'll focus on a desktop-first experience for our portfolio website, but we can explore how to make it mobile-friendly in the future. Let's create a frame preset. Select the Frame tool, then open the Desktop section in the right sidebar. Select the Desktop Frame preset to add a new frame to the canvas. People will view our portfolio from a variety of screen sizes, but this is a good starting point. Then we'll rename our new frame to Case Study Exploration. Now we have a defined space to start building the different elements we need. If at any point we run out of space, we can select the frame and click and drag the bottom edge to lengthen it. In a future lesson, we'll touch on how using auto layout can save us time from having to manually resize our frames.